Hi, welcome to this video on MS SQL covering keywords distinct, top and order by. On screen you can see I've got a standard select based on select star from this finished card list table. At the bottom right, I don't know whether I've mentioned this before in the video, but there is an indication here of how many rows there has been returned in the select. Not necessarily how many rows are in this table, although in this case I've just said get me everything from this table, and it's returned 7,965 rows, which means because of my select there are 7,965 rows in this table. Now there is a column called ST type, and here when you look at it there are multiple entries of the same text, so there's multiple instances, there's numerous enchantments there. Here there's another instance. What I want to know is I want to see a list of the unique values in this column. So first of all, let's just get this column. There's the column, still got 7,965 rows returned, and it's showing everything, including the duplicate entries. In order to get what I want, we use the keyword distinct. And if I execute that, it now, you can see it's only returned just over 1,000, and it is now only showing the unique entries in this table. So any duplicates it is hiding. If I were to add another column to this, so we'll add the folder column, it's now showing multiple artifacts, but it's showing the unique values based on both columns. So there may be in the actual table there may be multiple entries that have artifact type artifact and folder Amanket, but it is only showing it once, so it's removing all the duplicates. So this distinct keyword works with whatever columns you're showing what you're displaying. Now if I go back to select star and we'll just get our table back out, it might be that you're dealing with a table that's got millions of columns, and what you want to see, if you just do a select star from that table, it's going to take ages to return results. So what you want to see is maybe a subset of data, just so you can look at what columns you've got, what data you're dealing with. So in that case you do select top and then a number, and then you've got to put what data you want returned. So in this case I'll just put a star and it'll return all the columns, but I could easily have just put st name, st type, and it will show just the top 10 entries. And in that case you can look and see, all right, I can see my data, I can see kind of what I'm dealing with, and you can go from there. You're not limited to whatever number you put here. I suppose your only limitation is the amount of rows in your table, but I could say top 1,000 or I could say top 20, and it will just return, you can see at the bottom right, 1,000 rows returned. Now by default it's going in this order, the card ID order. So maybe what I want to do is show it in a different order. So I want to see the top 20 entries based on the manner column. So if I do, I can do something called order by. What that does is it now orders by this column here and returns the top 20 entries based on this as an initial order by. I'll change it to be st desk, see if that gives it a bit more. By default, when you do order by and you choose a column, you can do it by multiple columns. So you can see order by this, then order by st manner, and it will order by this empty, and then it will order by this column next. But by default it will order by ascending, lowest to highest, A to Z. So if you want it the other way, you've got to put a keyword in of DESC, and that stands for descending, and then it changes it from Z to A or highest to lowest. And I can do the same, but if I get rid of it from here, it's a better example, I can put it here. That's the end of this video. I hope it was helpful.